There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I have to use my, well, I'll tell you about it when I come back up. Let's close out of this one. And should be back live again. Let me just make sure. Go here. Live dashboard. Yep, I'm live. All right. I don't know if you guys will have to log back in and out of chat or how that'll go. If it'll be another episode or what it'll do. I apologize. Pop out chat. There we go. There we go. We're back. Yeah, I had to restart everything again, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so let's go back. There's my bald head. Here. I'm Canada. All right, we're back. Got a helix, then rewrapped again with 2 pieces of round wire and helixed again. This is by GTCS Mustang. Beautifully done, man. Not an easy build to do at all. Nailed it. I think your alien broke my internet, Snappy. I do. Is Scott on Buckeye's internet? It might be. I know, right? I'll tell you, man. They're terrible. It's not. It's my computer. I had to use a different... I had to bring up different... I'll tell you guys about it when I come back up. But it's something I really can't avoid on days that I need to show my laptop. I have to do it a different way. The other days I don't have to do that anymore, so hopefully I won't have any more problems. All right, here we go again with Call Me Mister with a hybrid. On the outside, he's got twisted, wrap is actually twisted 40 gauge, looks like. On the inside, it's a micro Clapton ribbon he used as his Clapton. Beautifully done, man. 9 minutes left. I like this. What is this? This is Proxome. 38 gauge. Razorback groove fused with another Razorback. Then again with 38. How cool is that? Looks like these big... It almost looks like big centipedes. Wow. That's pretty freaking cool. Very creative. This is going to be, yep, I could tell it's his signature. GTCS Mustang, these gigantic cores that he does, just amazing. Triple corrugated in the middle. It is then framed with 4 pieces of ribbon. On one side, he goes with another, looks like a staple or a piece of square wire. Another piece of square wire next to that, and then he skip fuses it with some really fine gauge. Looks like 40 gauge wire. Beautifully done. Beautifully done, man. Natural Born Vapor, 7 times 2 loop Spanish braid. Sitting in the, it looks like the Rebirth RDA. Beautifully done. All right, we got about 7 minutes left. Let's take a look at this one. Proxomes again with a gigantic frame staple. Really tight, nicely wrapped. We're back into December. So this is only 2 months. We're already all the way through this page. These guys just put out a tremendous... Wow, look at this. This is Dylan. This is a tricore 20 gauge, 28 gauge wrap, and he polished it. That is really beautiful. 20 gauge, 28 gauge alien. I bet you that was killer going through the fingers. I couldn't even imagine what that was like trying to get it, trying to get that to lay. That had to just be really difficult. Here's a really pretty half pitchfork by Modified Star. Really consistent on his lines. Great color. Beautifully done. Little side boob here. Looks like a Inception's braid. It's got a braid on the outside, and then it looks almost like a razor hawk maybe or something on the outside. Stitched, dual stitched. Beautifully done. Wow, a lot going on here. This is Call Me Mister again. Micro Clapton. 3. So he has three cores. The first one, or the cores he then wrapped with a Micro Clapton. Then in the grooves there he put a Clapton across, framing it together, and then on the other side he did a twisted like 40 gauge. Very cool. Look at this. This vaping elevator guy again. Inside this, so basically a staple stagger fuse Clapton variation. Inside he's got a nice staple Clapton. On the outside of that he has 2 pieces of ribbon on either side. Then 4 pieces of ribbon on the outside and stagger fuse. He skip fused it. Beautifully done. Great spacing between his fuses. Beautiful picture. Really impressive build. Beautifully done. God, what gauge is that? Big boy coils with a... I don't know what gauge that is on that braid, but that looks huge. Either that or that picture. That's a really good picture. That's a really, really good macro shot. You can see the distress on the metal there from heating it. This is Voodoo Crew coils. A twisted piece of probably 0.8 ribbon. Around maybe a 20 gauge. Beautifully done. Great color. Really unique. That's nice. This has got to be modified star. No, snappy builds. Got a parabolic, huge parabolic. Probably 0.8, maybe that 0.9 ribbon, I don't know, 0.8 ribbon. One side he's got an open piece of square wire, on the other side is stagger infused on round wire. Beautifully done. Great color on that. One thing to take note of this, one thing, I look at this and I see that none of his fuses are bent. A lot of times when you do parabolics, your fuse gets bent because you're trying to pull down that what's in the middle there, and none of his are. Nice straight across. It's beautifully done. Really well done. Beautiful build, man. Great color on that ribbon, too. That's just amazing. What is this? I think this is Natural Born Vapor. Okay. This is Natural Born Vapor. I'm not sure. It's a braid. Then it almost looks like he packed it inside a piece of copper. That's what I'm guessing. Beautifully done, man. Snappy builds again. Corrugated and parabolic in here. Ribbon frame, stagger infused. Wow, that's just awesome. There are so many good builds, so many beautiful builds on this page, guys. You guys have really got to come take a look. What is that? That's unique as hell. 4 pieces of square wire piers. Then he, on top of it, he did like a hump type, laid a braid kind of in a hump pattern, and then fused it down with pieces of maybe 40 gauge. Really unique. Parabolic braid. Who did this? This is Snappy Builds. Just absolutely gorgeous, man. Not sure how they get the... I don't know how they do that, how they bend the wire like that. It's freaking beautiful. Wow, they all went after these like space coils type builds. This is Prox ohms. This is beautiful. This is Dylan, vaping elevator guy. This is cool. Snappy builds again. That's amazing. Look at this. Natural born vapor. Beautifully done, man. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful bridge build. All right, guys. That is Canada. Now you see why. Whoa. Now you see why I took 2 weeks to feature these guys. I'm telling you, you could spend hours on this page. There's a ton of content and just absolutely beautiful builds. So I really encourage everybody to go over there and check it out when you get a chance. And make sure that you repost a picture from their page with the hashtag Blackcatfam to enter the giveaway that we'll be doing on Friday. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to feature you. Now, got a couple announcements and then we're going to do the giveaway. So first announcement, I got 2 waffles going on the Facebook page if you guys are interested. One is for the Brizzo. It's only $10 to get in. There's only like, I think 4 spots left in it, and then I'm going to run it, so I'll probably run it tonight. So if you want to get it, look down the page. It's on there. $10 entry to win yourself a white brass Brizzo. And I'm actually waffling it off for less than what it cost. So there's only 15 entries at $10 each. So you're getting a Brizzo for, like, you're getting a better chance of winning one for a lot less money. The other waffle I have going on is for a limited edition SQ17, so the 21700 SQ. If you don't know Signature, they make fantastic, unbelievable, all silver internals. Like, this thing is fantastic. It's the Evil limited edition number 53. They only made 100 of them. That's $20 per spot to get in that one. So check out the Facebook page. The link is below. If you want to enter, get in there before they get out. That SQ, it's going to go quick. It's going to go really quick. Even at $20 a spot, it's going to go quick because there's only, like I said, there's only 100 of those made, and you cannot buy one. So the only way you can get it is either through trade, buying it from somebody, or winning a waffle. So get on there. And the Brizzo. Brizzo is a great deal. Like I said, I'm doing it for a lot better. So good luck to everybody on that. Facebook page is below. If you're not a member, just go in there, ask to be a member. I'll let you in. Look on the page there, you'll see it. And then the how to PayPal the money over to get into those waffles, man. Good luck to everybody on that. A new sponsor. You see that? I got Nike on. It's not a new sponsor. Nah, I just wore this shirt. Yeah, Nike called me. They're like, "Hey, man, you do the Vape at 5?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, do you want us to sponsor you? Send you some clothes? I'm like, Nike? Let me think about it. And I thought about it for a while now. They never called me. All right, let's do some giveaways. So I got Prox ohms first. I need a number between 1 and 150. Go. Number 6, Mr. D-Bone. D-Bone got in. Dude, I'm telling you, I really, if I could enter the SQ one and do it legit, I would. But I can't because obviously people would be like, you're trying to win. If I won, people would flip out. So I can't do that. But I'd like to enter it. All right. Keep it going. Mike, you can put a number in. You can put a number in if you want. All right, so let's do. You guys can have the same numbers. You just have to do a sudden death. What's it called? Thunderdome at the end. Can I put in 2 numbers? Hey, Freddie, how you doing, man? All right, stop. Freddie always puts in like 1 million. All right, guys, let me pull a number. We'll get a winner here. Closest number without going over. Third pull will be the winner. To random number generator between 1 and 150. First number is 61. Second number is 58. And the third and winning number, 41. 41 is your winner. Let's take a look and see who won. 37, Adam. It's our leader. 37. 37. 37. 37. 41. Ian Thomas, 41. On the nose. Does anybody else have 41? Okay, right on, Mike. 41, Ian Thomas. Does anybody else have 41? I think we got a winner. We got a winner. My dinner smells so good. She made a big spiral ham for dinner. It smells so good. Been cooking all day. So hungry. 41, Ian Thomas. You're the winner. You're going to win 2 sets of coils from Mr. Proxholmes. Now, Ian, I don't know if I have other stuff for you. I may have other stuff for you. I'll throw it in there. We'll talk after this. Message me after this and let me know. But congratulations, man. You just won yourself 2 sets of coils. All right, next giveaway is for Big Boy Coils. So we're going to get 2 sets of coils from Mr. Big Boy Coils. I need a number between 1 and 150. Go. All right, how we doing? Keep them coming. We're almost done with the Brizzo giveaway. I only have a couple spots in there left. So $10 to get in. If you guys want a brand new white brass Brizzo, fucking beautiful, man. I get it out to you on Friday, Saturday. Anybody who's got one are loving them, dude. They're fantastic. I'm telling you, this is a mod. If you like mechs, you should have this one, especially 21700. All silver contacts. It's fucking nice. All right, let's stop, and I'll pull the number. She's killing me with the smell of this food. It's absolutely ridiculous. First number is 61. Second number is 134. And the final and winning number is 49. 49. Closest number without going over is our winner. Let's take a look. 49, James Capozzi. I just see 49 go right by. So, does anybody else have 49? James Capozzi, 49. Congratulations, James. You won, man. All right, guys. I'll need $6 for shipping, as I mentioned before. And I will get those out to you on Saturday, guys. Congratulations. You got some fucking awesome coils from these guys that you've been watching all week. Fucking absolutely fantastic. All right, guys. Congratulations, James. So message me. Let me know. I need your address and all that, James. You can message me on Instagram if you would, and I'll get that information for you and we'll get everything sorted out. So tomorrow we're going to do After the Shame, which I'm actually looking, it'll be a good. We did one 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, or maybe 3 weeks ago on Tuesday. It's been a while. So this will be the third installment of it. I haven't really decided what I want to talk about yet. But I have an idea. I had a conversation with Gary this weekend just about some stuff about recreational drug use versus addiction. And I think there's a difference. I personally think there's a difference. And I wanted to talk about that because I think that people carry a lot of guilt for recreational drug use. And what I mean by that is using a drug once every year, once every 6 months versus using it every single day. Recreational drinking and things like that, I do not have a problem with, and I don't think anybody should. If it's used responsibly, that's its intention. So I think that making a determination between what kind of drug user or, because there's such a stigma on drug usage that it's bad, bad, bad. And I'm not saying that that's wrong or right, but what I am saying is that there's a huge difference between somebody that uses a narcotic once every 6 months versus using it every single day. A huge difference. So I think that determination is something that we kind of lose sight of in our society, and it's something that I think that people in recovery maybe keep light of. And I'm not saying that people in recovery should ever use. That's not what I'm saying. So first off, get that out of your head. If you're in recovery, you should never use. You've lost that privilege to use anything, really, in my opinion. Or I've lost that privilege of use anything. But I do think there's a difference. So that's something I'll probably talk about. That's something I want to talk about tomorrow. We'll talk about gratitude. We'll talk about, responsibilities and things like that, getting your life back in order. We'll talk about, determining whether you have a problem, things like that. Like what are these things that, a person who sometimes a person doesn't always know that they have a problem. And, sometimes you have to determine when you have one and what you need to do. Hey, Joseph, how you doing, man? Matt Chandler, how you doing? Sorry for the show cutting off, guys. So what the story is with that is I have two graphics cards. And in order to do the desktop type presentation that I did today, I have to use my weaker video card, and it taxes my system much, much more. So when I use my better video card, then I don't have to worry about anything. It runs much less taxing on the resources, but I can't use that one when I'm on the desktop. And that's what happened last Friday, was I was using my other video card. So that's why I couldn't show the waffle, and I couldn't show, not the waffle, but the giveaway for patrons. So we gave away the Brizzo for the patrons on the Facebook page last week instead of on this one. So that's what that's about. Thank you, Spring. Very nice of you to say. Right, JTH. That's the key, and making that determination. And I think it's so much as making that determination for an addict to make that determination whether you can do that or not, because you can't. Once you've abused narcotics or alcohol, it's very easy to fall back into that. And our minds don't work. Our minds are nuts now. They don't work that way anymore. But as somebody would be able to use it recreationally, that is a huge difference. Now, with a couple minutes left, I'm going to show you. Anybody who ordered a Turk RDA, I got them in today. So they're here. They're here! I got them. I'm just going to show you what I got. So let's take a look at it here. I'll bring it down. Let you guys take a look. I'll be sending these out on Saturday if you got one. Most of you already paid shipping, so you don't really need to do anything but just wait. They'll probably be either by like Monday or Tuesday next week. So. Do macro. All right, here we go. So here's what comes with it. You get a 24 millimeter cap, which is on it, and you get a 25 millimeter cap right here. Beautifully. Came really, really, really clean. So I'm not going to wick this thing up yet because I'm still testing out the Hot Rod RDA, but I'll be wicking it up on Thursday after I get done with that review, probably Wednesday night. There's the deck. The deck on it is gold plated. I heard that you can get stainless steel plated as well. If you get the black one, but I didn't see that option. And I already cut an O-ring, so I'll just take that O-ring off. There it is, the Turk RDA. The posts sit way up higher than the other ones did. So I haven't really looked at this. Oh, it's much better with just one O-ring. I'll tell you that right now. That is much, much better with just one O-ring. Adjust the airflow like that. Back open, either side. It is nice and silky smooth, man. And there's the build deck. Nice deep juice well. I'll be put in squonk mode. Well, I may drip it. It just depends on what I put it on. And then it's got the Turk symbol on there. Beautiful RDA. That wide bore 810 drip tip. Delrin drip tip. It's got goon style inside. There's your O-ring. Sits nice and snug in there. Beautifully done. And then just throwing in an extra top cap in it. Really, really nice. A little bit thicker, obviously, so it fits on that 24. This piece comes out, so it gives you an extra piece there. But if you look how thick that 25mm cap is. Really nice, man. Beautifully machined. All right, and that is a matted black. So that is that. I'll have that review up on next Wednesday. I'll be doing that review. I'm working on getting a new camera, using a new camera. So we'll see if I can do that next week. If I can, my down low will be through a T6 series Canon with a really, really nice lens. So you'll be able to see a lot more than just with my camera I'm using now. I got it hooked up today, but I need a power cord. They didn't give me a power cord with it, so I got to buy that separately, and I can't run it for that long on battery, so it's not going to be something I can do. I also need to figure out how to get it to go through OBS. I was able to record on it, but not get it through OBS, so that's something I'll work on this weekend probably and see if I can do that for you guys next week. All right, 6:01, time to get out of here, guys. I had a fantastic time. Hope you did as well. We will see you tomorrow on the Vape at 5. Tonight, got a bunch of shows on. You got Vaping with the Omis on. You got Fresh on at 9. Freshman Kitchen. Brian might be back on that. If he is, definitely check that out. And what else is on Monday night? Oh, Mountaineer Vapes is on tonight as well. So make sure you turn those on. Tune in. I'll be there hanging out and having fun. Love you guys. If you're in recovery, stay strong. I promise I will too. See you tomorrow for a little After the Shame.